Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Let's Play Mundaun. In the last episode, we went inside Father Jeremiah's chapel, at which point we had a vision that we were carrying this evil spirit within us. Confronting Jeremiah about our grandfather's death and the empty grave in the cemetery, Jeremiah refused to give us an answer, and instead indicated we should set our grandfather's baptismal candle on the windowsill as we spent the night here. He refused to answer any other questions and suggested strongly that we would be leaving the next morning on the first available bus. When leaving the chapel to get back to our grandfather's house, we were unable to interrogate the priest any further. We discovered that time had shifted again. It was somehow being accelerated. This has happened to us a few times now. It was night, and we managed to make our way back to the grandfather's house after avoiding capture from these strange straw men creatures of some sort. I don't quite know what to even call them. I noted when I watched my LP that we were struck once, and I noticed that we were beginning to be covered with straw afterwards. That's interesting. Apparently, our fate, if we are captured by these, is to become one of these monsters. When we woke up the next morning, because we did spend the night here, in safety, I think thanks in part to the candle, and another in part to this strange wooden device that we place on our chests to stop evil spirits from sitting on it. Nightmares, I suppose. We saw the little girl who we had seen earlier. We followed her, and were revealed with were given a vision, at which we saw our grandfather, Jeremiah the priest, and others who were much younger during a great war which happened up here. Apparently they are about to make a pact with the strange dark man who has corrupted us. We don't yet know why they did so. I would imagine it was to save their families. I don't know what price they also paid. I somehow feel that this man will make us pay a price if it was unable to extract it from our grandfather. In any case, after this vision, we arrived back at the chapel again. We were somehow teleported inside of it, and we found the entire church defiled. We have now a goat's head. We had seen this in the vision, taken from that chapel. When we met the priest, Jeremiah, in the graveyard as well, after leaving the corrupted chapel, he gave us this strange key, which is used, I believe, a floor above us. So we will be using this today to see what's inside our grandfather's study. Before we do that, though, I'd like to actually explore a little more outside before we go upstairs. I'm worried that we are perhaps missing some things. I wouldn't mind having more firewood, seeing if we can find more coffee scattered about, and get a better handle on the world that we find ourselves in, or at least this mountain. So we will start with that. What else did we discover? When we had arrived at the chapel, not only was it defiled, all the pictures and paintings inside were depictions of evil spirits rather than angels or saints. We saw a gentleman painting, and as he was doing so, rocks were falling from the sky. Not hail, actual rocks. It's interesting. I wonder if what the painter paints is what occurs in real life, and I don't know who he is. I was assuming he was the dark man, but now I suspect that he's not. Maybe there's someone else that he made a pact with, and he is doing those acts. Anyway, this is my... I'm playing the game blind here, everyone, so I don't know if anything might have changed since the last time we were up in this area. I would like to investigate and see if there is anything new here. So we will quickly look at the places we've been at before, and then we will investigate a few more areas around here that I did not investigate yesterday. And it just occurs to me, we do have an amazing weapon to deal with creatures of straw, a pitchfork. I can't think of anything better to take it apart piece by piece. And perhaps the reason we can set this on fire is we can lead one of these straw men into a home, set it on fire, run out, catch it on fire, and that would enable us to destroy it. Back here were the masks, if I recall correctly. Let's see if we mention or say anything about them now that we're here. After a single day has elapsed? No, nothing else has happened. Okay. We were told by Jeremias that a gentleman we are looking for information from is Walthus, I think was his name. But he lives further up on the mountain, and it's quite a trek. We will want, supposedly, we will want our grandfather's Movial to help us with that, his truck. While we're in the area, let's also go ahead and explore more of the roadway leading up to Mundaun. I did walk up here when I had first played the game, so I am slightly familiar with what we're about to see. There is a sealed tunnel here, which looks like it requires some sort of special frequency to be transmitted for it to open. And there will also be a bench up there as well. We do want to sit on the bench. We want to see or have more of the map created for us. It looks like the painter's painting is not actually on its... Oh, I forget what it's called. But it's not on... The canvas isn't there.
Vesa oschina sort microfon. Forse el colidiaus cul mecanism parar la porta.
I don't see where that mechanism is. We have a small slider to let us see through the tunnel, but that is it. Oh man, that church has indeed seen better days. Oh! We did see someone take this. Okay, just grass. I thought I saw one of the straw men moving down in that shack. We saw, I think the little girl ride up on a trolley's... trolley might be the right word. On a trolley. So perhaps we can do the same to circumvent the shut gate. So it looks like there's some sort of beehive up here. I guess they farm honey. Farm honey? There's beehives for honey production up here on the mountain. And there'll be a structure on the other side of the tunnel. Okay. Let's search this building. And then we'll head back to our grandfather's house, and we'll see if we can... we will use that key and see what's inside his study. I can't tell, but I don't think that we are on a clock. Like, we're not being timed to complete our investigation of this area. Oh, didn't we discovered a map when we were in there. It showed like footprints. Going up the side of the mountain, I thought. Yes. And into a cave of some sort. We're here. Let's go ahead and investigate that before I forget again. It looked like there should be a cave right here. Okay, I can't use... So there's some moss here. And I can't interact with it. I can't burn it away either. Maybe that other symbol above the door indicates a grave we should look at? I'm pretty sure we saw those symbols on top of a grave as a marking. Alright, so let's investigate this structure. We have not yet poked about this. A light switch. Oh, maybe we actually were here before. I just did not remember. The trolley is not here. I don't see how we call it from here either. There's another pitchfork here. Okay, so there's nothing in this building. There's no way for me to call it down here. I somehow doubt the light being on will call it. Okay, well that's it then. Alright, well, I kind of want to look at the gravestones again. So let's do that before we use the key. We've already searched that house, and we know there's nothing else in it at this moment. I wonder if Jeremiah is still at the grave. The weather in this game, by the way, is amazing. I would love to live in a place like this, where it's windy all the time. I would love it. That is such beautiful weather. Today is August 14th when I'm recording this part, and tomorrow, August 15th, that's supposed to be a little breezy and not so humid. I'm hoping to go up walking tomorrow. He is still here. C is the symbol. AXI. F something C. AXI. We don't yet have that symbol here in the graveyard. Maybe when it appears, we'll be able to enter it. Yeah, that is very suspicious looking from here. That looks like that is absolutely a cave entrance. But we can't get into it at this moment. Alright, so... that is interesting. Those don't look like they're normal trees to me. Does that look right to you guys? Maybe they are, but I don't like the way they sway. I can hear them moving in the wind. I will make the assumption there are more enemies besides just the straw men that we'll have to contend with out here. Okay, enough putzing about. Sorry about that, everyone. But now we've gotten a good look at all the other locations here around our grandfather's house. Let's see what he's keeping in his study. I'm half tempted to go back to the burnt-out barn, but no. Let's try to make some progress as well today. Oh, this is still locked. Kind of a cellar. A very loud cellar. That's suspicious as well. That looks like that flagstone might be able to be opened at some point.
Pushpai il madem sia mi. Io son pigliaus en ina combra nera profond sot la tiara. Nidina finiastra, nidina escia.
That probably is this location. But we can't get to it at the moment. Another bottle of alcohol. Opened, drained. Looks like that key also snapped when we had used it. Must be something about the air up here. Okay, so let's go upstairs and see what's in the study. I get the impression that we haven't lived here for quite some time. We were probably, I think, a child when we had last been here. Hello, little one. Good to see you safe. I can't talk with you. You're welcome to stay as long as you like. I don't suppose you know how to open this door. I haven't seen a switch and we can't find a key to interact with it. I was going to make actually a quick sweep of this area to see if I could find something. No smoking. No cigarette smoking, no pipe smoking in here. It's our name. That must be our name. Translated into this language. So this is our tomb? Or maybe someplace we're supposed to go, but I haven't been able to enter it. And what is... I forgot all about this. I should pay attention to this symbol as well. I did think we thoroughly searched this. This was the bathroom.
Huh?
I don't think this is the right place, Tim.
Nah.
Yeah, that's the wrong door.
Oshia.
It's right next to the girl. Well, grandfather didn't want apparently anyone walking in this, but I guess both you and I will investigate. I forget her name as well at this moment.
Da qua maletg vepiau tergelets sco buob. Tat prendeva mai cunel tiels apiculturs sidal. Mo lur mel era il meglier dil mond. Quels ruogs de mel en vits. El vabo. Esto es controlar las baterías. Ina batteria meuca.
Interesting. We can't... Is there another truck there? There's a second truck for the other house. For some reason, I suspect the position of the truck matters. Of course. The removal key for the truck hidden in this toy. I like it. Very clever.
Jeu sentel can se tgei en tschai il pez. Jeu sen schiel, fai che io sbagliel.
Per Walther. I can't pronounce this. Mel Devarves Florina. Oh, Florina, that's the girl. Fane, the goat Finards.
Per Walter. Mel, Florina. Fein, Caurus. Vinars. Sper vinars sai o ligna in plait trazo cul gommi. Bogni.
Well, we have the wine then, and we have the goat head. Honey. So her name translates to honey. But we might need honey as well.
Observați ci mai.
A tin of food?
O se le pipa cargada.
Oh! Smoke!
O se le pipa cargada.
I suppose we could smoke the pipe, but I don't want to do that here. That's interesting. What did this look out of? I'm guessing this looked out over the mountain to the Twin Peaks. I can't tell which direction I'm facing. So he also did not want to be seen. Let's make a quick check. Make sure there was nothing else in here that I missed. At least didn't miss very easily. Okay, I don't see anything else up here. And she left. I didn't hear any other doors open. Maybe she's just really good at being quiet. Probably a very useful skill to have. Twist one of these to open that door? No, we can't. Okay, so... Well, we've got the key. Let's save the game again so we don't have to redo what we just did. And yes, that window does indeed look out there. So he did not want that mountain seeing him. An interesting thing about this game is that the scares in it are, as we've seen, more eerie and slower paced. And the game itself is kind of a slow-paced game. And I think what this is translated to is it hasn't been... there's not very many videos on it. I think when I was looking to see if anyone else had even played this, there was maybe like 3 total LPs out on YouTube for it. So I'm super excited to be one of the few other people playing it. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is go back to this other shed, because I seem to remember a battery being in here, and since we just used one, I want another with us. We were only allowed to carry 1 battery. Maybe we'll make a comment that we can't actually take another battery. But since I don't know that for sure, let's go back here and get it right now. I think it was up near the masks, if I recall correctly. Yep, here it is. Oh, okay. We don't need that battery. All right. Good for us deciding that. We can put a goat head in our bag. We can't take an extra very small battery. All right. That's fine. I like how suspicious I am now of these haystacks I see out here. Alright. Oh, do we want to smoke? Maybe we should. Let's find a good place to smoke. Let's take that outcropping of rock there. It's near the Mule anyway, so, and we want to go and activate that. Oh, we'll need to fill the Mule too with hay, right? So I guess we'll be doing that also. We'll see how that works. But first, let's have a smoke. And see what this does. I can see that we are not normally a smoker. Oh! You know what just occurs to me? There's bees. I bet this will be used to help us deal with bees in some way. Kind of like a really awkward weapon. Is my guess. Because smoke is one of the things you can use, right? Does it kill them? I'm not a beekeeper, so I don't know very much about it. I guess we'll find out together. Interesting. We unequipped our binoculars. Or I don't seem to be able to use them anymore. Oh, okay. Now we can. I want to lose the binoculars to look at that picture again, but I can't do so. Hello. Good to see you're all ready. What are you working on? Oh, I thought you were knitting or something. Okay, well, let's...
Oh. Accompagni-sti mai? Se te in bain, la via ai plein roosnes.
To gather hay, drive over it. Brake, accelerate. Let's do this. Okay, the hay was out in this direction, right? Can we just grab some of this? Oh, okay, I'm guessing the thing on the left indicates how much hay we've gathered. Or maybe that's fuel? Okay, yep, that must be how much fuel we have in the back. This has got great turning capability. I'm really impressed. Oh wow, nice. Yeah, almost a full... We're almost fully filled our mule. Let's get some of these more easily acquired hay stacks. I don't know actually if we need certain hay stacks around to help hide us.
Ja, waar in Dinars? Fijn bol.
She really liked it. Good for her.
El sorvegno plinensisidal. Allo es urs del fly bonk visitaval.
And the game just saved as well. All right, let's. Can we make it up here? Maybe the fact that this radio is playing this frequency will let this gate open. Interact with the light button to turn on the movable headlights.
Blind, the blee fight, uplatzinka.
I don't... $160... Was that... What was that again?
Kilohertz. Le frequenze del radio.
161.3 kilohertz. Alright, let's... How do I know which frequency it's on?
Le frequenze si zero.
I guess we'll just go up the... Oh, I feel like we should explore. I'll be right back, little one. Please, if you forget where you parked, use the nearest poster to resummon the hayloader.
Serpentini, exposizione, pittura moderna. Casas per la pond, domenghi serão. Mos in invito personal.
Sounds like there is some horrible creature inside there. Shall we take a peek? There is, on the second floor. We could set the whole structure on fire to destroy it, but I don't think we will. Let's see what else is over here. I think we will investigate the house, though. Though I would like to move the Muval a little further away so as not to endanger the little girl. So that must summon it up here. I guess they would put some supplies here and send them down? I guess if they didn't have the truck with them. Oof. Okay, so... Well, I probably want whatever is inside this house. And it's only on... It's staying on the second floor. Alright, let's move the truck a little bit. Again, I don't want to endanger the girl. Alright, this'll do. Alright, we'll be right back. Stay there, Fluina. I think it's now downstairs. Nope, still upstairs. The mask we might want is here. A bit to eat. Maximum health permanently increased. That was not so difficult to do. And it did just save for us before we entered the tunnel. So I don't think we'll need to save the game here again. Let me quickly make sure there was nothing else in this area, though. Yeah, I see nothing else here. So some food. There might be something on the second floor. I would like to see if we can take that mask. No, we're not allowed to interact with it. Oh, there seems to be some sort of liquid in this mask, which is moving slightly. It came downstairs. It's right by the doorway. Something we may want to interact with up there. Oh, did we search this little area? I don't think we did. Nothing there. Okay. Interesting. It raised its arm, and then we raised ours afterwards. We managed to get it outside. Okay. Good work. Good work. Another pitchfork up here.
Quai è una pagina ordin manual da plibaul per una buista militar. E là,
Rifle handling permanently improved.
Una fotografia veglia da mai sca a fond ensem en contat. Essa sevel scibugen sil muvel e figevel scoda di cun el. Si la varta vos ha una schizza.
Okay, so we learned how to use a rifle a little bit. I'm guessing that we didn't need to kill it. I feel kind of bad about doing that. But on that same note, I'm pretty sure they do work for the Dark Man. It also feels like we've been playing for close to an hour, everyone. So I need to go check the recording soon. Let's go up here a bit. Up here. Let's travel up the mountain a little bit more. When the game next autosaves is when I'll probably call it quits at that point.
Blind. Blind fire. Oplassi.
Mir egal.
Già sti facci com'hai.
No, tu compagni il gratto.
Non mai ne quatunel.
Guarda svessa.